up, guys? Here we are with Sam Burnett. We had a brief encounter at Over the Top over in Australia by the Gold Coast. So he and his two brothers arm wrestle daily, for those who don't know. Every single day, 7 days a week, 365 a year?
Yep, 365 a year, for sure.
How do you recover from a daily session?
Well, as Devin Larratt says, you never stop arm wrestling, so you just increase. If you're feeling fresh, you go hard. If you need to recover, you just do light table sessions. So just doing light, and it helps with recovery as well. That's arm wrestling.
Okay then.
You never stop arm wrestling.
That's right. Here I am, like suffering from once every 2 weeks. That's because that session every 2 weeks is very intense. So a lot of the training I do, at least in the last 6 weeks, has been with weights, arm wrestling specific training with a pulley.
Okay.
So I'm very curious to see how I feel versus you, who doesn't use any weights.
Exactly. Yeah, it's more so arm wrestling for me than weights. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it new age versus old school, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
So we'll just do a little practice pull. We have our tournament for our King of the Table International Tournament at the Dubai Muscle Show on Friday, in just 4 days.
4 days.
So just 3 days of recovery. So we're not going to go too ham right now. We're just going to feel each other out, you know. Basically, arm wrestlers greeting, saying hello to each other.
Exactly. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Are you warmed up?
I need a little bit of warm up for the bicep. Yeah, I was deadlifting.
Yeah.
I just don't post it. Yeah.
So yeah, what I do for warm-ups is exact. So you just warm up the elbows. For me, warm up the elbows is like pretty important. You don't want to strain anything.
Yeah. For me, it's always a brachialis, so that's the inflammation.
Yeah.
Especially because lately I'm training most of my outside game, so all top roll. I'm not going inside anymore, so I don't ever get any pain inside.
Yeah, for recovery as well, you learn top rolling is just so much nicer to learn rather than hooking.
For sure. My recovery from top roll table practices is much faster than when I'm trying to hook someone.
Exactly. Yeah.
For sure.
Your hands feel stronger as well. Your containment feels good.
I've been working pretty hard, and actually, before Over the Top, I tested it. It was at like 43 with the Masarenko black handle, and now I did 62 a couple weeks ago. So it's just, I definitely believe working on the table is the best way to measure your progress. But I also think that when you can put it into like a definitive number, like, okay, I did X amount of weight, you can see, okay, I'm going up 1 week 50, 1 week 60, 1 week 70.
It's always when you can track your progress. If you're just arm wrestling constantly, it's very hard to see the improvement as well.
Right, because maybe your opponents are getting stronger as well. Your training partners are getting stronger too.
Exactly.
So you're doing this, right?
100%.
I feel that difference in pressure when you go low hand. It really attacks my fingers.
Yeah. So I find like if I have a high knuckle approach and top roll, you can access my back pressure more, but then you're just able to turn me in. So I'm just trying to stop you from turning me over by doing a low hand top roll. So.
And I feel exactly that. 100%. Yeah. I got no cup, so it's forcing me to go to the back or side.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, nice.
But that low hand is lethal for me.
Yeah.
It's tough. When I get my fingers out like that.
Thank you. Might have to try the strap.
Yeah, I've had a lot. No strap. Take the buckle. Been down, I'm like 60 kg. Nice drop on myself.
So how much do you weigh?
Now I'm 117.
117. Wow.
Yeah. You said you're 85 point something now, yeah?
Yeah, 85.4. So I'll walk into this comp. Yeah, I should be pretty set. I like the strap.
It's very thick.
You'll be less prone to injury as well. Like the smaller the strap, it has your tendons and ligaments. I find anyway. Yeah, you can really engage your back pressure a lot more now.
Yeah. My riser doesn't feel like it's giving. So like I feel, even though you're getting my fingers, because of the strap, I can
Exactly.
sort of separate that angle a little bit.
Yeah, bicep on bicep, you got me all day.
Want to try going inside again? I'll try and get you from outside. Or going inside.
Yep.
There's always one more.
Do one more,
There's
yeah.
always one more.
Too strong.
Oh, that was good practice though.
Thank you, Larry.
That was great. I was also really hoping that I would get someone who does a low hand before the tournament, because everyone in our practice group is either a posting top roller or a hooker.
Okay.
No one does low hand, so I was like, how do I deal with that?
Well, now you know, you just get to the straps. You can just cut people in.
For sure, yeah, because even though I have a fairly strong containment, I mean, if you're attacking my fingers like that, I'm still losing my hand.
Well, the thing with arm wrestling, you can versus an opponent like outside of the straps. You can just always test yourself and then get into the straps and you have a second chance as well. So you can always just test it to see if someone has a stronger hand than you.
Test it, you mean before they're ready to go?
So what I mean, so when you have a match outside of the strap, you can always test to see if you have the stronger hand than your opponent. If you go for a top roll and take your hand, go for a slip, get in the straps and go for a second chance. So I definitely recommend that.
We'll do. That was great.
Thank you. My arms are good, pumped up. Yeah, perfect.
Pump but not in pain.
Definitely not in pain.
Oh yeah, far from it. We use arm wrestling daily. This is nothing for you, I'm sure. So.
Not at all. Yeah, the left feels strong.
It feels connected for sure, and it's more fresh, I think, as well.
Yeah, okay. A lot of people are right-handed, so you'll find you'll get more into battles with the right arm rather than left.
But you train both equally, I think.
I do, but my right arm's like 30% stronger than my left.
I feel the difference, especially when you're going with my fingers. Like I can kind of stop it just with my wrist flexion, but with my right, maybe one round I can do that. But then I lose that little bit of strength, and then you take my hand.
Yeah, that's the thing with arm wrestling. You'll find the weaknesses and strengths in both arms, which is cool. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
See, when I go inside, it's like a war.
See, you're getting me way more palm up with the right. Here, I'm fully pronated with your left.
Exactly. Yeah. My left is just for opening doors. That's it. That's all the left is good for.
Opening doors 2 days out from the tournament, right? Oh, I can use the right.
Exactly. Yeah. You keep my right fresh.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you're feeling strong, man. Looking good.
Thank you, man. Thank you. As are you. As are you.
Thank you.
Especially that low hand. That's correct.
Yeah, that's interesting. I always find that my low hand's not as strong, but I don't know. It's interesting, yeah. I guess when you're versing different opponents and stuff, some moves works against others, so.
100%. Even I was learning from Tapo Productions. He was saying that posting Tapo has an advantage over the low hand outside the strap.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't feel that. I felt the advantage in the strap. But I guess my top roll, my post is still breast
How do you find? Do you find you can access your back pressure more when you're having a high knuckle, like posting top roll rather than a low hand?
Well, the way I've been training, I start here, and then I kind of pivot off my elbow.
Yep.
So if I start very low, I just feel all biceps and no back. I can't activate my back pressure very much.
Okay.
But if I start here and just kind of pivot back, that's where I feel my strongest.
Yeah, you can almost like pivot and just.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of just like drop my hips under, and I feel a great connection there. Because that's how I've been training with weights, you know.
Okay.
So
Do you train your riser?
yeah.
Much at all?
I train every session, about like 4 times a week I train it,
Yeah.
and I make pretty good progress with that as well. That's why I feel comfortable outside the strap as well, and I think it's a must for a poster top roll. You need to have that high knuckle. So.
I think your riser is so important for arm wrestling. Because if you have no riser, people can just control your wrist a lot more easier.
For sure. You know, and outside the strap, in the strap, I think a lot of people say it's not important, but when I have that high knuckle in the strap, I just feel so much better. Coming over and cupping, accessing my side pressure. If someone beats my riser, like something like this, I don't feel very good.
Yeah. Well, can I see your riser in the rotor? And like when you activate your riser as well, you can almost feel if you're going to win or lose the match before it even starts.
Okay.
So if the strap's on, so yeah, then you can both pull back and then just use your riser. Exactly, yeah, there's no way I can get over that. So sometimes you can already feel if you're going to lose a match or not.
With Maxim, he was here recently, I know if you're familiar.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I had 0 riser with him, even my left arm as well. Granted, I was very fatigued at that point, but regardless, I would just end up like this every match. I could not get my riser engaged. Also, you have the shorter arm.
So it's forcing you to drop your arm down.
Exactly, but his riser just felt like steel. There's no way I was getting high knuckle with it. Yeah, so I definitely felt that.
How do you think you'll go against him if you're fresh? Do you think you'll beat him if you're fresh?
I think so, for sure. At that point, I was really exhausted from all the arm wrestling I've done prior to that.
Yeah.
And the left hand, the way the left went, which was a stronger arm, I felt pretty comfortable. But until we have that right hand match again.
You just don't know until you have it again, eh?
Exactly.
Because you also versed the beast, Big Matt.
Yeah. Mate was really tough.
Yeah.
He was really tough.
Big hand, big thumb as well too.
Exactly. Seriously, yeah, and very crafty. He definitely adjusted every round, and his experience definitely beat me. I think we're pretty evenly matched with strength.
Yep.
I had no excuse. I was fresh that time, and
Yep.
he just got on wrestling.
Well, there you go. Every match you have, you'll learn something new. So
Exactly.
it's good to watch anyway.
Yeah, it's good fun at the end of the day. It's good fun. Win or lose. Adam, want to get in there?
Yeah.
Before I have to go?
He just does.
You're strong
Did
inside.
that take effort?
It did.
When he gets in that spot, right? He's
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, super strong. I'm waiting for that, that flash break.
Oh, it almost hit. You'll never get me. I let him win,
Thank you.
because he's a young guy, and I don't want him to feel bad.
Don't want to make me look bad, hey, before the call.
Do I feel like anything though?
No, you definitely feel strong. You beat a lot of guys in Australia.
Yeah.
Strong.
In that spot.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, what can I say, guys? Sam Burnett, arm wrestling daily. So if you love the sport, you can find a way to do what you love every single day.
Exactly.
So luckily we're in 2 different weight classes, so we don't have to encounter each other. I'm over 85 PG, under 85.
I'm 95, yeah.
But we'll see you very soon. That's right.
Thank you. I'll see you shortly.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, boss.